Welcome in. This is Intuitive Nation. I'm here to do your weekly reading, Leo. Yes, this is for you. You see my sweet pea? There's my sweet pea. Yep. I finally, I did the other 4 signs and I did a live TikTok reading today. So my energy is coming down to the end. I finally decided to get my jammies on. It's a little late here, but I'm okay with late. I don't mind doing readings late. There's nobody else here to bother me. The world's not going to ring my doorbell. Well, if it does, it's probably an emergency, and I'm going to ignore it. This is one of my favorite stones that I have. It's a black moon stone, and this one has peach in it, which is exactly why I bought it, and has its sheen in it. And you probably won't be able to see the sheen with the light and the reflection from my TV at this point, but don't worry, it's a beautiful, beautiful heart-shaped black moon stone, and I'm bringing out and I'm holding on to it since I've started my readings after dinner, and I'm so amazed at some of these readings, how very bipolar they are, especially in my own signs, like Aquarius, Gemini, and me, Libra. I know I've always been the mediator, the moderator, and all of that, but I have to be the mediator and the moderator between Gemini and Aquarius. It's amazing. If you have any of those in your chart, feel free to watch them. I always tell people that they should watch their sun, their moon, their rising, their Venus, Aries North Node is mine, and I try to watch Aries as well. Pisces Ascended I am, yes. But anyways, all my readings are free and timeless for entertainment purposes only. Free will and final say at the end of the day is all on you, okay? Donation information, Venmo, choose the friends and family option when you donate, and Cash App are the only 2 that I allow through these services. Especially, I do have a page on Haven Jewels on Facebook if you'd like to see what kind of jewelry I've made, and where I've been in different shows that I've gone to and stuff. I haven't been to a show in a while, so you're going to see it dated back for a while, okay? But some of the best places I've gone to are flea markets, believe it or not. Please know you have free will and final say at the end of the day. So if you are not resonating with this reading as we get going, and I share my personal shit and just try to use examples and metaphors and to describe the energy going forward, please just scroll on, share it with somebody else, or maybe come back to it later, okay? I'm okay if I'm not a reader you want to watch. It's okay. Save your nasty comments. Oh, wow, okay. So, Leo, I just did Sagittarius's reading, and I have Aries left to do, and I'm doing Aries last because we have started Aries season with the new moon in Aries, okay? And I have an Aries North Node, so I have lots of involvement in this. Opposite signs we are. Anyways, I'm just kidding. No, I'm doing Aries mostly because of the new moon. Alright. You already have 2 cards falling out in this 3-3-3 shuffle. Goodness, and I didn't even get to the top 3 yet. Alright. I'm taking notes down so I can kind of look back over it in time to see where we've come, where we've gone. Some I remember well because I know it was a tough year for you, Leo. It was a tough year for Sagittarius to a certain degree. I know it's been a tough season. First card off the top of the deck, though, the Page of Cups. So there's a younger generation person coming into your life or already in your life, offering opportunities, love, emotions, maybe somebody that you'll fall in love with. I don't know. You could be their age too, so I don't know who's on the other side of my screens. But the page is an opportunity to do with love or business. If you're not looking for love, it's business, okay? And this is information, message that you need to have or will be receiving whether you want it or not. Let's put it that way. And the star card is the next card. Oh, so this page is bringing in some hope for something. Let's see, Leo. Four of Pentacles. So the star is about hope and taking chances. And you see that she's pouring water. Right? Oh, goodness. I don't know if they'll ding me on it or not. Most of the time they don't when I go through the checks. But she's pouring water in, and she should definitely fully immerse herself into the water and take that comfort and ability to the next level. And I will use water because cups, the Page of Cups represents water. Water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Now we bring in earth to that water. And if you blend them just right, they can grow something amazing, right? Earth and water. You're holding on to that pentacle pretty tight there. I think you need to let go of something to make something work. But if we're talking about your finances, it's okay to hold back a little bit till you have all the information. But with the fours, we talk about security. So you're making sure your T's are crossed, your I's are dotted, your rent is paid, before you're going out there crazy getting that extra pair of pants you might need, or putting gas in your car. I mean, whatever it might be for you. I know what it is for me. I might hold back on a few things. So the two cards that fell out before the three main players here, so that the three main players are the Page of Cups, the Star card, and the Four of Pentacles. So your hope is to bring balance and security into your life. Your hope is to bring material wealth into your life. Not so much that you can't operate day to day and pay the bills, but enough to be comfortable. Some people just really are happy with being comfortable. I don't need $1 million, but I would love 20 million times 3 in my bank account so I could take care of a few other things. See, I can live comfortably as long as I'm happy where I'm at and the bills are paid and I have a refrigerator full and I can cook and clean and do whatever. I'm happy. But maybe I want to take a vacation. Yeah, I want to take a trip to Tennessee, or I want to go to Orlando and go to Disney World, take the grandbabies, take the family. I'd like to be able to be comfortable enough to do things like that without credit cards and building up debt. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're talking about here. So the two cards that came out, the Queen of Pentacles, she's got the information you need to be able to get there. She's also a very compassionate, grounding mother soul. Yes, we're talking about Mother Gaia with these cards too, because getting grounded, getting connected to what makes you tick. Go out and put your feet in the grass, hug a tree. Something that helps you feel connected. I hug trees. I'm not going to lie. I love hugging me a big old willow tree. I do. All I have here on my property is mostly pine trees. I will touch them, but they're a little too crusty for me to hug, only because I don't know what's going to carry with me. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I don't want the sap on me. I don't want that. And then so I watch when I hug the maple trees too, okay? I'm just kidding. All right. We're trying to explain that, Leo, you need to take chances in your life, but you know how to hold back when you have to. But the Star card is here to help you shoot for the stars and find your way there financially as well. And also keep yourself connected enough to know that it isn't all about the money, okay? It isn't always about the money, because the message is about love, okay? And Judgment card, That's the second card that fell during the shuffle. Okay. Now I don't know if anybody will be offended, but I'll cover up his butt like I had to cover up the boobs. This is a video that's for 18 and above, so there should be no problems here. Okay. The cards are just depictive of somebody's creativity. All right. You can look at a Vincent van Gogh photo or other photos, Michelangelo and whatever, that have, all kinds of things hanging out. You can look at a tarot card too. It's about the depiction in the story it's telling. Judgment. In this card here, the horn he's blowing, right? He's calling everybody in. It's judgment time. So they're all looking ahead. And gee, I didn't notice there were breasts in this picture too, but they're all looking up to him. Like they're ready for the judgment call. And some are very aloof about it. They don't care. And they're not frightened by the outcome. You know what I mean? They're just ready for the solution. And he's coming in to give it to them. So judgment is about how you think, how you feel, and how you allow others to do for you. This is what I'm talking about. And that's meant for somebody else. That's not meant for me. What are you talking about? This has your name on it. It's directed to you. This is for you. But I don't deserve that. Can you hear the conversation in your head you're having? And somebody is just handing you $1 million check and you say, oh, that's not meant for me. That must be a mistake. Or accidentally some money falls into your bank account. You better move that shit quick before they catch that mistake. Right? Okay? But it might not have been a mistake. It might have been your money. Okay? So, keep yourself in check, all right? You deserve. You are enough. Just who you are, the way you are. You need to understand that. And a lot of people, including myself, do this to themselves every day. Why? Why would you tell yourself you're not good enough for something? Yes, you are. Yes, you absolutely are, Leo. Maybe we gotta, hold back on this or that for this week, but next week you have a bigger paycheck. Don't worry about it. Okay? Just use your smarts when it comes to shit like that. Okay? That's what they call budgeting. But I don't need a paper budget. I just know what's due. I know what my bills are, and I know this week I have to have this much, and this week and this, and then I can write the check. Okay? A budget. I need a budget. I need somebody who's an accountant to make a budget for me because I'm terrible. I like to spend money. Well, I like nice things, but they're not always expensive. They're just out of reach. Okay. I don't make a lot of money. And I wouldn't need to make a lot of money if rents weren't so sky freaking high for no reason. My opinion, of course. I've never been a landlord, but I've had very few good landlords, so that's my experience. Especially my last apartment. And it was made known to just about everybody I could tell it to, and did the thing online for their apartment complex, and I even posted it in some odd places so people couldn't erase what I actually said. Because they did try to do that. But we won't go there. Okay. The next card that fell out is the Major Arcana number 5, the Hierophant. So I'm going to tell you, Leo, take the leadership role in your damn life. You are the one making judgments here. Are you biased in those judgments, or are you beating yourself up every day? Are you biased in the comments you make about other people that might hear you? Are you allowing other people to talk down to you and treat you like shit? Stop it. Be respectful, be kind, be humble, but be defensive and protective of what's rightfully yours. Be the leader in your life. Protect your security. I went the wrong way, sorry. Protect your security when you need to. And don't take lightly the message from the Page of Cups. Because he's younger doesn't mean he doesn't know what he's talking about. I know we kind of all do that. The Queen of Pentacles, she's here to teach a lesson. Whether it's with your wealth or your own connection to yourself. She's asking you to reach higher. And be careful what your judgment says. Now, I call this the karma card. Okay? And what karma is meant for you is what you'll receive. What side of karma are you on? And don't think for a moment that you have the right to call karma on somebody else's. Even if they deserve it, it's not your place. Go back to your world. Work on your own shit. Okay? Leo, this isn't beating you up. This is me reminding you where you came from. You've had a very tough year. At least by my readings you have. And you need to take and be mindful of where you've come from. And maybe ask somebody, why? Is there something I can do to help this situation? Solve it in a way that helps us both, or us as a group, depending on what the situation is. Okay? Your last card here, and it was at the bottom of the deck before I started to shuffle. Ooh, I saw that. Did you see that orb over my head? Confirmation if you did. It was on the dark side of the room. No, this side. No. Okay, I'll get it. I hate when I mirror myself, because it's not right. This is not right. Okay. It was over by my calendar, over my table. Okay. And there's no candles burning in my room right now. So there's no other camera or light to reflect it from other than what's over my head. So that was an orb. Okay. Because it would definitely not do it on that side. But the Two of Wands, you see you have the earth in your hands. You have everything you need. Don't sit and wallow too long. I don't know, I just had that thought. It's not like you're really wallowing. It's that something happened that wasn't really fair to you. And somebody kind of got something swept under the carpet. And I saw that light again. Over there. Down. Okay. Yeah, over there. It was over there. I do that so you guys can see the cards the right way. The Nine of Wands. You're persevering through whatever you're going through, but you gotta not let something that happened prior reflect to your present or your future, okay? Because that just makes you look bad, okay? What's the advice for my Leo collective going forward? This isn't a really bad reading. This is something I can't even think of the words. It's your come hither moment, okay? You just need to have a moment and reflect on what you're about to say and then correct it if needed. Okay? Don't hold judgment on anybody, and don't allow others to hold judgment on you as well. Karma will deliver itself, believe me, as it is meant to be. You know, as above, so below. As within, so without. And do not get tempted. It will be your undoing. That didn't fall out. It fell with a group that I don't take fallouts. One card, flip over, that's it. There we go. Here's your last two cards. Wow. Listen, I just had this card. 2 wands. 5 of wands. We'll bring that to a 7 if you want, but it's still, even the 7 of wands is taking action. Here you're deciding what action to take, and then you're not sure you made the right choice with the 5 of wands. But you're still taking action. You're not sure which action you should have taken. Bottom of the deck. We got to see the bottom of the deck here. The King of Cups. Incoming love, incoming successful business. This is a compassionate person who is very secure in his own emotions. Not afraid to cry, not afraid to laugh, not afraid to share. Not afraid to listen either, with a heart. I feel like, Leo, you could be that person. Even though you're a fire sign, I feel like we take on any role at any time, depending on the situation in our life. And I feel like you are trying to have some heart in this situation for whomever is having difficulty, and you're trying to help them. As you are trying to defend them, you are forgetting your place. Your place in the role. You can't always bend the rules. And as I said with the Karma card, the Hierophant, and the other card, justice will be served no matter what you do. Be mindful of that and how you will look on the other side of it. Do the right thing. I told you karma will figure itself out. It will balance out in the end. Yes, it will. You do the right thing and you fall in the right place for karma, that is good. Do not lose out the opportunity that's coming your way. This is all about the truth. All about the truth, Leo. Don't let the past reflect your future. Love and light. Leave me comments. Let me know how you're doing. Hope you have a next good 10 to 20 days. If I don't see you until then, I am on TikTok. I will do readings not until late next week, I think, maybe, or early 10 to 20 days. I do YouTube, I do TikTok. I just did a live on TikTok today. It was pretty amazing. I did have 1 or 2 people that had to be corrected, but it's okay because correction is what I do. Love and light.